Alright, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello and welcome back to all of my beautiful messengers all around the world in your respective places. I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, liking my videos, sharing my content, being a subscriber, okay? Thank you guys for pulling up, connecting with me in the comments because I love to hear from you. All the love, tips, and donations, everything you do to grow this channel and keep things moving forward. I appreciate the fuck out of you. If you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join the gang. We definitely love to have you here, so go ahead and subscribe. Tap in and yes, hit the like button. All right, show me some love up front. Okay, all right. You can book a reading also at any time. That information is in the pinned comment. And when you hear bars, okay, when you like what you hear, tip the bartender below. Cash App, PayPal, or Patreon. All right, and I love you with that for that. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. All right, so this is true. What time is it? Well, we still here, still at time. Okay, the midnight hour. Okay, late in the midnight hour, he's gonna turn it around and around and around. It's a little bit of a celebration here. Somebody really likes gospel music too. Yes, all right. I'm getting a piece here, so I love that. But this is a kind of solemn reading. Getting into a true crime series. This reading was actually about DWAYNE HASKINS. Okay. And I've been sitting on this for a while. You know, I like to respectfully let things, linger. And if, they stay around, then it's just like, okay, cool. You ready to, just give some answers to a lot of the confusion that's going on. So initially I was pulling up to just do his reading, DWAYNE Haskins, all right? And coming into this, there was like this Twitter thread, like another football player passed away, Marion Barber. And then it was just this whole flood of like, why are all these, football players? And I'm like, wait, who? Like who? Like I keep up, but sports is, I watch sports, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, so I hadn't connected. And so, but it was all connected. Okay. All of these are, black men, young black men, the majority, in football players. I think we have one basketball player, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so I went to DWAYNE Haskins' page, and one of his last tweets was, "The devil comes for you at your highest moment." I was like, wow, like what's going on with that? Like that's something to, I don't know. It just struck me, when I saw it, and I was just like, okay, so there is something to this. But then looking at that and saw all this other energy unfold about all these young men dying in mysterious circumstances and all of that. So I'm going to tell you the energy that I have coming into this, just channeling energy. And one thing between these, they all kind of interlink with each other. I mean, of course, the majority are in football. All of them are in sports here, but there were a lot of commonalities. All right. Like DWAYNE Haskins played, against, Jalen Ferguson. I saw in one clip here. All right. DWAYNE Haskins and Jeff Gladney both, had passed by car. Okay. DWAYNE going to get gas or something like that, and Jeff with his girlfriend. Okay, so that's a connection there. Demarius Thomas and Marion Barber, They both had a welfare check, and they were both found in their homes. Demarius in the shower, seizure, and then Marion, I think that one just came out today here. So that was an interesting thing to me, that those two connected there. Demarius and Marion both in their homes, all right, and both with a call for a welfare check. Now Jeff, who passed with the girlfriend in the car, Marion passed like 3 days after. So all of these, it's like within like a week, like a matter of weeks. Okay, Jeff passed within like 3 days, or Marion passed within 3 days of Jeff here, something like that. Okay. Caleb Swanigan, I think if I'm saying that right. Now, he's a basketball player, but he passed in the hospital, okay, just 25 years old. They said of natural causes, and it's like, okay. Now, and this is all this, like, I just looked this up like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, there's a lot of correlations here, all right. Jalen Ferguson, he also passed in his home, like Demarius and I believe Marion. Okay, there's also Colt Brendan. Okay, the commonality between Jalen Ferguson and Marion, they're both saying like, oh, it was possibly an overdose or something like that. Okay, so it's a lot. It's like if you was a detective and you had all that shit on the board, like it's a lot going on, and I wasn't even asking. It was just connecting. It was just dropping like that. I'm like, okay, 2 in the car, about 3 in their house. Serious circumstances here. Now for Demarius and Caleb, and maybe Jalen or Cole, I distinctly, like, my arms got heavy. I felt like something in my arms. So I feel like it's, I don't know if they took the vaccine or if they sports medicine, or I feel like it's something to do with that, like a jab, because my arms started hurting, kind of like when you get your shot, when you get your vaccine, or when you get your whatever you're getting. I'm not a person that takes shots, or, you know what I mean? Like, but I would think, like, in that field, like, they're constantly, I think that's like the quickest method to get whatever, medicine they need. I mean, I don't work in, sports medicine, but I believe like that's the quickest method, right? So I feel like it's related to that. I feel like 2 strong, maybe 3 strong, definitely said the vaccine. I don't know. I'm supposing they had to take this to play. I don't know what the stipulations were. Again, I don't get into none of that shit. I just stay over, like, that was, I remember that whole season with Trump and the NFL and the bowing and the knees and all, like, and whatever requirements they had to get them to play again after, like, all of that. I feel like I'm feeling my arm again. It's something to do with that, the stipulations of whatever medical they had to go through or undertake or whatever. I feel 3 of them strongly saying that it had something to do with the vaccine, and the other 2 being that the police said it was possibly overdose. Again, that's giving me like, I don't know, it could be pain management or something like that, but I feel specifically that it was something that was injected. I do feel like there's a smoking gun with all of this here. I'm just purely channeling. There's a woman in particular. I don't know if she's a wife or a girlfriend. This person may do drugs. I don't know. But I feel like a vendetta or a big some type of energy. Like, I don't know. I feel like they were married because like the rings were taken off or something like that. And there's something about number 1. Okay, let's fast forward before we get to her in order. Number 1, I feel like this whole energy and this whole, again, DWAYNE Haskins, the title is The Devil Comes for You at Your Highest Moment. This is a rash of young men. DWAYNE Haskins was 24. Demarius was 33, Marion 38, Jeff 25, Caleb 25 Jalen, 26 Colt, 30. Yeah, they I'm supportive because I don't do football, so like I'm trying to. So somebody's really nice, somebody's really sweet, and I like that because this is not. But I'm trying here. It's like not my like I watch, but I don't watch. I watch like the Super Bowl. Like I'll pull up then. This is like then I'm like really interested. Unless you're like my favorite team, but anyway. I say all that to say somebody has a really sweet spirit, but these were all black men and they were all young black men. This all happened like within the span of a month. Look like really here, very close timetables on a lot of these, and it's just like, okay. And so I hope somebody wrote all of that down. Oh, yes, the woman. Thank you. Okay, no. There is a smoking gun, and somebody definitely has blood on their hands in relation to this rash. Hopefully, we're done. I don't want to see like 50 of them, if they all start dropping. But I feel like whatever they were taking or whatever they were given is something that, where people could just drop. I don't know, but that's what it's giving, okay? Between if they're required to take whatever vaccine or booster, not specifically for some, specifically others, pain management, sports medicine, or some kind of requirement, something that they were ingesting in whatever form had an adverse effect. But I feel like strong needle energy here, okay? So I feel like the NFL, somebody definitely has blood on their hands in regards to that. And I feel like there is a smoking gun. All right. There's also a feminine that has blood on her hands. Literally, it was giving plot energy. It was getting set up energy. I feel like this is a married, I don't know if they were married or who was engaged or whatever, but I feel like this is a spouse of someone because I saw both rings being taken off here. So I don't know if there's infidelity or someone was upset about infidelity, but there's blood here on the hands. All right. I also feel like somebody lost a baby, if it was a miscarriage or whatever, something like that. But I do feel that here, either the stress, all right, of something and someone had a miscarriage or something like that. Okay. Because I know one feminine died, but I don't want to put it in that situation or whatever. But I feel like when someone is something like that. Okay. A miscarriage from stress or something like that. But I feel like there's a feminine that has blood on her hands in relation to one of these energies. Okay, I don't know where that is, but blood on their hands. I'm also hearing like run that play or a play was ran, and that's why it looks like that, like a boom, 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 together. A play, a certain type of play was run. I don't know if it was for, I keep hearing like compliance, okay, like compliance. Okay, so I don't know what they were made to do, what they were supposed had to do, requirements to play and whatever, but it's something they were directly ingesting or had accidents to. The others with, again, 3 of them being found in the home, 2 of them being by car, 1 in the hospital, natural causes. Well, just natural cause, like what happened? You're 25 years, you know what I mean? So they're all interconnected here. So let's get into it. What are the contributing factors? The main factors, the similar factors here. It's also giving like okay, let me see what this is. What are the contributing factors here? The similarities, or what do all of these passings of these athletes have in common? Thank you. I'm like, Lord. Give me the main idea. I did see hero. Oh, okay. Somebody said they wanted to die a hero. Okay. Now, I thought I may have been tripping again. I don't know how well they know each other, or if some of them are really close. All right, because I was also getting like the energy. It's like that movie, The Pregnancy Pact, but some other energy. I wouldn't say it's suicide. I was gonna ask, with the DWAYNE Haskins, that was the main thing that people were asking. Like, was that it, or was it like? Because it was just such strange circumstances. Like, how does it happen? How does it happen? Why didn't you wait in the car? Why did you cry? The highway here and all of that. Hold up. Ooh. 1 second, I dropped my card there. Hold up. But people were like, why would you cross the highway, and why didn't you wait for the, insurance company, the AAA, the whatever, and why are you crossing the highway to get gas, and how does he end up getting hit by a dump truck? Like, so people were asking, like, was he suicided, or did he commit suicide, or was there drugs involved, and I know they said something, I just don't remember the details here, but I say that to say with all of them together, it does kind of get that, it gives that energy, not like a suicide pact, but just like, so they're all connected. I know that for a fact, like, period, and they aren't the only ones here, okay? So attacks, okay? Underhanded attacks, because this is on the bottom of the deck, so it's giving me the energy like a sneak, like somebody, a sneak attack here. Okay. And then we have rehab here. And then we have dead here. Yeah, I feel like shoots here. I feel like they were trying to get some of them probably needed help with various things. Again, I said pain management here. Some may have had mental issues. I'm getting like panic attacks here. Okay. But under the guise of getting help here, whatever, again, with this shoots energy here, I feel like some were like just really hurting mentally, if that makes sense here. It's kind of like an energy like, give me something for this pain, or trying to wean, or trying to get themselves off of whatever they were taking here. But I feel like it's directly related into something. It was giving needle energy here. Again, with this rehab, what they give you in rehab, they give you drugs. All right. Pain management, pain medicine. Yes, an attack. So he's confirming it's a heart. Okay. Heart issue. Okay. Attacks. And also, but since this came from the bottom of the deck, for me, the bottom of the deck, it was like a sneak thing, okay, an underhanded thing here. All right, I feel like they were complaining about some issues here, and they were like, here, take this, we'll make it better. May have had performance issues. All right, if a lot of them took these drugs or the jab or whatever here, and may have had some complaints like, hey, this is going wrong, or this is wrong, I'm feeling like this. Again, I said my arms were hurting coming into this. Is before I even sat down at the table, and I was looking up the different boys here, like, okay, well, what happened? You know what I mean? So I was like, I didn't know it was that many. Again, I was just going to ask about DWAYNE here. So yeah, my arm started hurting, so it definitely has something to do with that. And if there were problems in relation to the jab here, then calling the doctors, and then it's whatever they're giving you and compound of, again, all right. And then a lot of them also here, someone may have tried to go cold turkey on some medication or something like that, but I feel like it's definitely in relation here to whatever they were given by medical team here. Okay, new. Yes. I feel like this is the new jab. Yep. And then the strikes. Wasn't there a strike, right? Or something like that? And see, and that's where I said there was like this real sinister type of energy I felt coming into this. Again, I don't know what they had to agree to after the whole Kaepernick debacle. Now, I wouldn't call it debacle, but just everybody just acted a fool, especially white folk. You know what I mean? Like it was just crazy out here, and it still is. But so with the strikes and all of that, I don't know what conditions they had to sign these new contracts and all of that here, and then also imposed restrictions and guidelines, with the jab and all of that thing. But I feel like it was some in everything they gave them, period. Okay, like period. I keep hearing compliance here. All right, runs off with crazy. There was adverse effects I'm feeling from the jab, and I feel like there was also adverse effects to if they had brain trauma or anything like that. Okay, but with this new and rehab, these were new conditions that it's giving they had to take something as a new condition, but whatever was in that had bad effects. Okay, like they feel like this is definitely okay. Did any of these guys do any protests or have anything to do with any protests during that time? Were any of these players, did they kneel at any time or whatever, anything like that? Is something that I would ask in the comments here. All right. Where are we at? Oh, 22. Okay. Give me more energy surrounding this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break this up because I didn't even know I was just channeling. Oh, I feel like who was that? Caleb, because this lady and girl came up twice here. Not Caleb. Jeff Gladney. I think he may have been having I mean, we know that, and he was having a good time. I don't know if homegirl was, doing grown things, and that's what had happened. Because that's immediately the first thing I thought. They said they were speeding, but I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? They said it was like 2:00 in the morning, but and I say that because girl came up, angry tween singer swinging. Yes, I just seen that. Angry tween singer swinging. I said there was there's a couple in here. Something about that. Somebody's definitely mad that someone is stepping out on somebody. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. But I feel like with the guy and the girlfriend in the car, now they could have been arguing. Here, either they were having a good time or they were arguing. Okay, and then somebody also found out that their person was cheating when their person passed here. Okay, or before or something like that. All right. And then this general snubs is giving me like higher up energy. Green, naked. It's giving like somebody wanted to get their lick back, and they got their lick back through whatever they injected these boys with. Now some of them were mysterious circumstances, but we'll have to get into that in the second video. All right, so do me a favor, like this video, share, subscribe, leave your comments and all that. Book a reading, tip the bartender below, Cash App or PayPal. I love you with the highest love.